Can you tell me a little bit about this Bing food and drink app?
Okay, yeah. The app is really great. There's plenty of apps out there, but this is really works. Your recipes are in here. There's also recipes from chefs like Wolfgang Puck and Marcus Samuelsson and Jacques Pepin, and yours truly. The other really cool thing about this is you can search by ingredient. And so I know when I cook, I think about ingredients first. I don't think about a recipe. So Thanksgiving rolling around, you could put in squash, chestnuts, and cranberries, and a recipe will pop up using those 3 ingredients. So you can really start meal planning by ingredient instead of recipe.
Cool. So what are some other ways that this makes holiday planning and meal planning a little bit easier than all the other apps that you'll find out there?
Yeah, there's 2 things. Right now, there's a Thanksgiving inspiration section, so you can find just great stuff for Thanksgiving. Roasted turkey with corn and sage stuffing. There's one with truffle stuffing. There's a lot of different side dishes. There's also, if you're invited to someone's house and you got to bring that casserole, there's a whole section on casseroles for the season. So yeah, really good stuff. The other thing I like about it too. This is kind of moving away from the holidays. There's a whole section on food culture. So it's all news out there about food. Sort of comes into, it sort of aggregates into one area too. So you can see what's going on sort of in food culture and food news.
Cool. So I wanted to ask what's going to be on your Thanksgiving table this year?
I usually, it's pretty traditional. I do Brussels sprouts with bacon and onions. I do a stuffing that has a lot of fennel in it, and I use fennel and raisin bread, golden raisin bread. It's also pork belly, lots of breakfast sausage. So that's the stuffing. I usually do roast mixed root vegetables, Jerusalem artichokes, carrots and some squash. I make a traditional gravy. I make my own cranberry sauce. So it's fairly traditional at the Colicchio household.
Do you have a particular opinion on turkey? Because it seems to get no respect, in my opinion.
I do. I don't brine. I think brining dries it out. I'll have an argument with anybody who wants to have it. Harold McGee sides with me. And
Bobby Flay does as well, by the way.
Yeah, I think I load up a ton of butter under the skin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way it really does self-baste, lots of herbs under the skin, and I like to baste it every, once it starts going, every 10, 15 minutes, get in the oven and baste it.
Do you make a Thanksgiving sandwich the next day?
Of course I do. Several. In fact, I don't wait. Why wait till the next day? Why wait till the next day? It's usually 12 o'clock at night.
And what usually goes into that?
I think really important, you got to get stuffing and cranberry sauce and mayonnaise on that sandwich.
And that's the key.
That's it. I like hash too. I like taking all the leftover root vegetables and the leg meat and chopping it up, making a hash for the following day. A little poached egg over the top of that. Pretty awesome.
Can't beat it. Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Chef. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, you can get the app at bing.com/food and drink. And the cool thing is it is free.
Excellent. Great to know. Well, thanks for telling us about it.
Okay. Take care.